At 6, Sheboygan's city attorney is out, resigning after an investigation for potential misconduct in office.
Charles Adams stepped down 2 days after the Common Council met in a special closed session on the matter. Our Sheboygan County reporter Mackenzie Hamill sat down with Mayor Ryan Sorensen after reviewing a just released police report.
Sheboygan City Attorney Charles Adams' last day in office is Friday. He announced his retirement just 2 days after a criminal conduct report was submitted to the Common Council. Well, that report was recently released. I went through the 127-page document that alleges misuse of data programs and raises ethics concerns. How did we get to this point?
Yeah, I think, this was a very complex situation that involved a lot of different individuals and a lot of folks as well. And I think a lot of the documents that are out there do speak for themselves.
In June of last year, the Fond du Lac Police Department opened an investigation into City Attorney Charles "Chuck" Adams. Several city employees had come forward expressing concern about his conduct with an email archiving system known as Data Cove. It allows users to search keywords across the server and download the emails. Adams had full access to all emails involving the city and its various departments. What was the issue here?
Yeah, I think the issue was overusage and, really going out of the scope of what the intended purpose was for this program.
In the report, investigators looked at Adams' search history in Data Cove, which revealed, quote, concerning searches. Adams claimed all his searches were related to open records requests. Most were, but others seemed unrelated, according to the report. Adams' search history revealed he made numerous searches for Sheboygan Police Lieutenant Bill Adams, his cousin. At the time, Bill was on leave because he was under internal investigation. The report says there were suspicions Adams was viewing emails about the investigation in hopes of benefiting Bill. Adams said he was looking at winter parking and towing conversations and that he didn't recall when he found out Bill was on leave. Adams also made repeated searches for his name, Micah Adams, his son who worked in the IT department, and any text Adams. In the document, investigators said this broad search pulled up sensitive citywide emails about HIPAA, the Housing Authority, family medical leave, police rosters, among others.
Chuck Adams was working here for over 3 decades.
Correct.
Did you expect something like this to happen?
No, I think this was kind of came out of left field for a lot of us.
Adams' access to Data Cove was eventually revoked. At the end of the report, Fond du Lac investigators recommended charging Adams with misconduct in public office. District Attorney Joel Ermansky says he determined there was no criminal law violation. The city of Sheboygan is now conducting its own investigation regarding policy, employee handbook, and ethics violations.
What do you want to say to the people of Sheboygan?
Yeah, I think, this is definitely another experience that we want to make sure that we're learning from and we're growing from, that other folks out in the community know that, misuse of programs is not appropriate and that it doesn't happen again.
The city tells me it will release the internal investigation in the near future. In Sheboygan, Mackenzie Hamill, TMJ4 News.
Mackenzie is the only local television reporter dedicated to covering news in Sheboygan County. She grew up there and would love to hear your story ideas. You can send them to her at the email address that is up on your screen right now.